occasion. I stay ready cause destiny impatient. Changes, I've been seeing changes. If you talking fire, then we speak the same language. And mine don't ever get extinguished. Kick out my friends on.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up, I'm coming up. Feel the rush, I feel the rush. If this ain't legendary, what you call it? I said if this ain't legendary, what you call it? Feel the vibe, I feel the vibe. Extra live, I'm extra live. And I don't need improvement. Fell asleep, a man woke up superhuman.
The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to and with, well, point forwards and big guards in demand. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with DeMarcus Cousins, they're missing a quality player. Injuries, a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got LeBron James. Moncrief is out there with John Stockton. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Unseld in at the 5, down low. And for the Lakers, Irvin out there with Ewing. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Bailey. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Irvin against LeBron. Unseld, the pass to James. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Stockton, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Fantastic backcourt facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
James shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver. Boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
And both free throws good for James.
And you look at all the under-the-radar prospects that have found success with the Spurs. How do they keep hitting on all these players other teams have missed?
They do a great job with their player development. They also do a great job identifying players with great character. They have guys who work extremely hard. They have great coaching, and they teach. But more importantly, what they do, GA, they give you confidence. And that's where I think the Spurs separate from other organizations.
Rebounded by the Lakers.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Back to Irvin. It's deflected. With the floater. That shot missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Good work there as it goes.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Down low and stolen by Chamberlain. Stockton against Baylor. Now the pass to Chamberlain. Lays it up off the glass. Chamberlain got his second basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Nowitzki. The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Reedy's checked in for Chamberlain. Hayes comes in for Ewing. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Gervin. and it's Payton in for Baylor. Here's Rose. And it's Reed pulling it down.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. He's out there with Durant. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Reed. And it's Payton in at point. Got a piece of it. Outside Rose. The shot from 20 feet away. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
Robertson outside. Floats one up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Rose scanning the floor. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Harden outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Hayes. And it's Reed pulling it down.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
KD kicks to Payton. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Here's Robertson, and then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Rose up on top, covered by Payton. Rose, good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Payton. Now, here is Reed. Hayes the pass to KD. Fires top of the key. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got his first bucket in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden. Good D by Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Ball's knocked loose. It's taken away by Payton.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Now here's Rose from outside the arc, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. They scorched the hardwood with an aggressive... And that's a wrap with the...
We play through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Oscar Robertson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. John Stockton out there with Moncrief. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Unseld in at the center, filling out the middle. It's blocked. James wide open. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 10. Baylor's to Gervin. Well, this term load management now is something you hear about, read about all the time, Steve. You think we'll ever see the regular season shortened by a few games?
You know, Commissioner Silver has talked about it, and it's been thrown around 75 games. I will say the NBA has done a fantastic job, along with the Players Association. There's longer off seasons. I mean, and there are also longer time throughout the All-Star games, and it's not as many back-to-backs.
Stockton outside. And here's LeBron outside. And again, LeBron missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Steps back and shoots. Robertson against Stockton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
The free throw drops for Robertson. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard, he's checked in for San Antonio. James Harden comes in for Moncrief.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Durant against James. A 3-ball. And KD, good for 3. KD's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Just his first attempt. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robertson is double. Baylor passes to Durant. Five on the clock. Pulls up. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Tough for the defender. Thinks he has LeBron timed perfectly, but instead gets fooled with the pump fake.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so it's Los Angeles sitting with... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Lakers leading by 14. We've got Hayes. Gary Payton is out there with Baylor. And it's Durant. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Here is Harden. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
The Lakers shooting 43% from the field. KD dishes to Hayes. Back to KD. Just 5 on the clock. A floater. Reed kicks to Durant. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Feeds it to KD. Hayes the pass to KD. Goes up again. The putback. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Spurs trail by 12. On the wing, Harden. Baylor defending. Harden the pass to Unseld. Nowitzki outside. Harden scanning the floor. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Inside, Hayes. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists in the game.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 14. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. And with his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow Kawhi lasted to number 15.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made...
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Baylor kicks to Ewing. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. 3-pointer, Lowry. Rebounded by McGee.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
9 seconds left in the game. And here's Thompson. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
woke up inside a road. I know my old things wanna. My songs over my. It's the new life. It's the do right. In my pocket, you don't have to see, but you can watch it. And I'm never lost. I got the options. Tell them slow down, wake up, study. Got the fresh face with the fresh money. Not the true face, but the protect Gemini. Lot of blue face, diamond one cut, samurai. Got the new place, so many cars can fit in garage. I'm living my best life. Used to shop and have to research on the price. Used to fly coach when I had to catch a flight. Yeah, I'm just pulling down Melrose with it. Thank God I ain't have to get a job, and I'm in my own lane. I don't have to switch cars. Every day's a good day, cause I made myself a star. I'm so sorry. I got woke up inside a Rari. I know my old things wanna. My songs over.